The boy died alone in his tiny rented room, but at his funeral, his parents showed no tears. They barely acknowledged the people who came to pay their respects. He knew his parents couldn't afford his college tuition. He knew how hard life already was for them. So every month, he sent most of his paycheck back home to save up for school. He was always the last one to leave the factory at night. But one evening, the machine suddenly malfunctioned. His foot got caught in the chain. Every button failed. The machine kept grinding forward, mercilessly. His leg was torn apart. It was too late. The local clinic had already closed. So he texted his boss, asking to go to the hospital overnight, explaining he might be late for work the next morning. But the boss was cold and unyielding. Even 1 minute late counts as skipping work. Desperate to keep his meager attendance bonus, the boy obeyed. But the wound became infected, and he never woke up again. At the funeral, the heartless boss kept shifting blame. He claimed the boy was weak, that since he hadn't died inside the factory, it couldn't be considered a workplace accident. Then, with false generosity, he offered 1 month's salary as so-called humanitarian aid. That's when a father and son arrived. They were after-death organizers, professionals who carefully sort through the belongings of the deceased, pack them into boxes, and return them to the family. But this pair did more than just tidy up. Through photos and small details, they pieced together the story of a full, vibrant life. When they handed the boy's belongings to his parents, the couple still looked lost. Only when a relative stepped in to interpret with sign language did the truth become clear. The boy's parents were deaf. No wonder the boss had dared to bully them so openly. The mother clutched her son's belongings, her grief so deep she couldn't even cry out. She pounded her chest in silence. Meanwhile, the boss sat at the funeral, eating and drinking as if nothing had happened. He sneered that it was lucky the parents were deaf, bragging that country folks are easy to fool. The organizer could no longer hold back. He dragged the boss over to the mother and told her everything, holding back her rage. The mother said, "My son knew how hard it was to find a job. He cherished this opportunity. He was always grateful to the factory. He worked so hard to save for college, to give his deaf parents a better life. That's why he never once asked for leave." Then she grabbed the money off the ground, shoved it into the boss's pocket, and declared, "Even if I starve, I will never take money bought with my son's life."
엄마, 아버지, 이제 저도 돈 벌어요. 일할 곳이 생겨서 매일 감사해요. 엄마 무릎 수술해드릴 거예요. 아버지 백내장도 고쳐드릴게요. 방통대 공부도 시작했어요. 정기직 되면 보강시켜드릴게요.